I'm very passionate about people discovering who they are in God. If there's anything that I'm passionate about, is people discovering who they are. Because that's what matters. That is the most important thing. If you can discover who you are in God, and if you can enforce the plans and the purposes of God that He has concerning your life, if you can put those things into play, if you can put those things into activity, I mean, that's it, brother. That's it. That's the only thing that matters. Enforcing the plans and the purposes of God for our lives. In other words, we need to come to a place where we don't lead an empty life. I mean, we have a lot of people who lead an empty life. And you need to refuse to say, no, I don't want to lead an empty life. I want to lead a fulfilled life. Amen. I want to lead a fulfilled life. Because one thing that I've noticed, in closure, is that if a person doesn't know who they are in God, they will abuse themselves. And the dangerous thing is, when they abuse themselves, they'll get tired of abusing themselves and they'll start abusing other people. It's simply because they don't know who they are in God. It's simply because they lack that knowledge of self. Because it is the knowledge of self that takes place to a place of fulfillment, where there will be a blessing, not necessarily to themselves, but even to the world around them. So it is a passion that men and women discover who they are. I'm sure we know how people abuse themselves, isn't it? People abuse themselves in so many different ways. So many different ways. And it's simply because they don't know who they are. See, there are certain things you just wouldn't do if you knew who you were. If only you knew who you were, there are certain things you wouldn't do. There are certain words you wouldn't speak. There are certain places you wouldn't go. If only you were the picture of who you are in God. If only you have a picture of who you are. So in other words, if there's anything that should happen tonight, somebody should generate a hunger on the inside of them to say, I want to know who I am. I want to know who I am in God. And I want to know what are the things that God wants me to do on planet Earth. And when you discover who you are in God, then you believe. And when you believe, you begin to act those things. You begin to act those things. When people see you, they see you for who you are in God. When you act and when you behave, when you say things, you say them because of who you are in God. The people around you, when they look at you, sometimes in the beginning they may not necessarily see it from the same point of view. But it doesn't change who you are. You just have to believe and keep working on who you are.